you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Kenny Smith, owner, Chief Master Instructor of Total Force Training Group. I'm going to go ahead and put one more thing out there. A couple more little deals. I took down our Train With Us video last night. I just didn't say what all I wanted to say. Didn't explain it thoroughly. I'm going to cover that in a little bit. First, I'm going to go through content to the expansion of my EDC, my everyday carry. I do apologize. Again, I'm holding the phone by myself tonight. Hopefully, me and Chief Master Instructor Landis will get some good shit on here later tonight. If we can find someone to throw around, probably be me. Have to find someone to film more like it. If you have trouble hearing, we got a pretty nasty ass storm coming through Moore County tonight. I got a tin roof directly over my head. Lighting kind of sucks because my lights are on the fritz. I'm trying to get those fixed too, depending on how this video looks. So let's look at an expansion to my everyday carry. Obviously, bad things happen. We need to be prepared for it. And I'm no MacTac guy or anything like that. I'm just, a dude who's kind of done a few things here and there. But, so I've been building, based off George Mathias's active shooter bag, he calls the bag of evil. It's not really an active shooter bag. That's just kind of my concept. I use that term, bag of evil, because it's cool. I look at my parameters. I need a low-profile bag I can carry if I may be going somewhere that might be a little, rough. Place where, I might want a little bit more capability than my typical EDC will allow. I don't keep weapons in there per se, although I'm an evil genius, as I've said before. I could use most things as weapons, but that's not their intended purpose in this bag. Their intended purpose is survival, medical, tools of that nature that can be used to stay in the fight. I usually keep a few extra magazines in there, but tonight's a mag cleaning night, so all my mags, except for the one and the pistol that I have sequestered out here, are bathing in oil right now. They'll be reassembled and all that in a few minutes. I do apologize. You're going to see my white-ass legs. I am in my workout gear because after I finish this video, I'm going to do a few rounds on the heavy bag right there. I got to get that stuff in. I'm a martial artist. I got to play a little bit. So, all right, back to the bag. Here's the bag itself. I bought it right before I graduated at Paris Island PX. It's not too hard to tell. I'm a Marine. I'm a Marine vet. I carry myself like a military guy. I didn't keep that flap open. But, so the Eagle Anchor is not too much of a big deal to me, as far as low pro. I can carry this bag just about anywhere. I've carried it all over. Airports, I use it in my carry-on, actually. First thing, I forget shit. Alright, this is not just a shit happens bag. This is stuff I'm likely to use on a daily basis. Sharpie marker, ink pen, note paper. Like I said, this is a combination bag. Next pocket, rapid access. Cat tourniquet. Cat tourniquet. For those of y'all that don't know how to use that, I'll probably do a video on tourniquet use and all that later on. What's in this pocket here? A few business cards. Not taking those out. They'll go every damn where. Nothing. That's in here. Okay. A couple of zip ties secured together. Alright. Like I said, this is also an active shooter bag. No, I'm not going to cup up some active shooter. That might be the secure gear that broke. Maybe, I find bags, something like that in my vehicle that I want to throw in here. I can use that to secure things. That could be used, temporary repairs on the vehicle, stuff like that. That is a jack of all trades. Next, in there we have the Surefire. Wow, that's an insult, Surefire. The Two Logic, I think it's the SL3, half sheep's foot. Half serrated, half straight. That thing is sharp as shit. Y'all might see there we have a bright as shit whistle. And I'm sure y'all can notice there's also serrations on top of the blade. I can't strike it because I'm one-handed at the moment. That is for the ferro rod. This thing works pretty well. Not as well as the one in my actual go bag, but then again it's a fallback. Opening the main compartment, I have my shemagh, okay? There's a bunch of uses for these things besides covering my face, okay? All kinds of uses for a shemagh. I might do a video later on things you can do with that. It's rainy day. Sometimes I'm outside. Raincoat. Now we start getting into the stay alive tools, okay? A BFK, a big effing knife, alright? It's a tool that's a Mula, nothing special, I've had it for years. Okay, what else we got in here? Alright, pull all this survival crap out. Cordage, just cheap shit I found in the building. I keep 8 foot of decent rope in there, shelter building and the like. I'm going to add some 55-gallon drum liners, so I've got a whole box of them, I just haven't put them in here yet. That's the Ziploc bag, this stuff usually goes in. The Buck 112, I've had this particular one for about 15 years. Great little knife. If I couldn't have a big knife, that would be my one to do it all. Little fishing kit. Some lines, some hooks, some sinkers, some artificial bait. Cheap lighter. Alright, starting fire. Potable aqua. Alright, I don't have my stainless steel water bottle with me right now. It's got protein powder mix in it. This is a muzzle loader speed loader. And that side you see matches cut in half with a matchbook there beside them to strike them on. And I have additional kindling wood in the form of the ass end of those matches right there. Alright, next we get into Urban NE. Urban NE, you know, it's a new environment. You need a few more tools. I like wire cutters. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. Also crimpers on these here, as you see. I've cut all kinds of crap with those. And then I have it's a tire iron, actually, tire lever, whatever you want to call it. Dandy pry bar. You can use it for all different kinds of stuff you might want to get leverage on. Leave that to your imagination. Alright, the next thing is my trauma kit. This is my personal trauma kit. Alright, it's in a Viking Tactics and 511 pouch there. I was trying to do a video on this last night. That's just a glint tape patch. Okay, first things first. We see trauma needle for chest decompression. I'm not going to say anything much about that because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't get good training, you can do yourself more harm than good. 2 chem lights. The green one lights up and goes near the wound. The red one lights up so I can see what I'm getting out of my pouch. Open the first pouch up here at the top. We have old military battle dressing ×2 right there. Alright. This is probably the best pressure bandage in my opinion on the market. The H&H H bandage. Vaseline petroleum gauze. If you don't feel like working with plastic to make it occlusive, that works pretty well. Or it can help adhere it. Quick clot. Burns like a motherfucker but beats bleeding out. Alright. In this bottom pouch, this is kind of the tool side of it. I don't think I have to tell anybody, at least I hope not. If I need to tell you what these are, don't ever show up to a class with me because you're just kind of crazy. EMT shears. This is an MPA, a nasopharyngeal airway that's to help people breathe. Also helps really well to find out if someone really is unconscious. If they're not, they'll tell you real quick. Soft tourniquet, Special Operations Forces Tactical Tourniquet. I love that thing. I hope I never have to use it, but there if I have it. Next is TK4 tourniquet. These were in our trauma kits in the Marine Corps. Not a big fan of them, but they do what they need to do. If you need a light tourniquet to carry in your pocket, not very expensive. As you can see, compared to my hands, it's not very big. Weighs about probably 5 ounces. Prime gauze, not a very big pouch, but as you all see, 4.1 yards. There's 12 feet of gauze in there. You can punch a lot of holes with that. Triangle bandage, we used to have competitions in the service to see what all we could do with those. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Camouflage gauze, again, wound packing. And Sharpie just for triage and the like. Alright, I'm actually going to move a little bit as I go over this next set with you. Go over here to my chair. Opening the zippered compartment, I get to the stuff that is to be used by me. This trauma kit right here, and all of its contents that I've kind of strode everywhere, will never be used by me unless it is used on me. Use your kit on you. You carry other kits if you want to help others. Okay. As you can see, looking in here, I have H bandage. H bandage. This is the best bandage tape money can buy. Fucking duct tape. Okay. Another cat tourniquet. Compressed gauze. Quick clot, prime gauze, and an additional piece of prime gauze. Alright, I got a pretty extensive trauma kit up there I can use on others. Alright, that's it. That's my active shooter bag. Now I get to repack that thing. Hopefully we'll get some good comments on there. My purpose of that bag, that is not the bag I'm going to grab and take into the fight. That's the grab I'm going to grab to supplement my everyday carry in the fight. If I hear the stuff popping, then, you know, I'm going to grab that bag. I might grab a long gun and make sure me and mine are secured. Active shooter tactics are a whole different ballgame than most CCW guys practice. I do not recommend anybody, unless you just cannot stand what you're seeing morally, ethically, you know, insert here. if you, for one reason or another, cannot abide by it, protect your own. Don't try and be a hero. Usually the people that try to be heroes get dead. You can ask anybody who served in combat, any peace officer that's been in a firefight. The guys who try to be heroes, or guys and gals, they're the ones that get dead. Okay? We don't want you getting dead. All right? That being said, I'm not going to tell you not to go after an active shooter either. That's my personality. If I'm in the mall and I see someone popping shots off at the innocent, then I'm going to run into harm's way. When everybody else runs away from the sound of the guns, I'm the type that goes forward. All right, that's just me. It's my personality. I haven't had to face an active shooter in a civilian context, thank God. But it's there. I have my kit. I can patch holes in myself. I can patch holes in others. That's it. That's the CCW stuff. That's what it's all about, protecting and helping others. All right. You don't carry a gun to make you a man. You carry a gun because you are a man or woman. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't carry a gun to be an adult. You carry a gun because you are a mature adult and you understand it's a dangerous world. All right. The Chief Master Instructor Kenny Smith with Total Force Training Group. Expect a go bag video up tonight. Expect a how to train with us video tonight. I'll probably get an intro to Jason done. Have him talk a little bit about himself when I'm at his house tonight and we work on some stuff. And again, how to get certified and how to train with us. All right. Stay in the fight.